Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. First off, let me say that I've tried to review this episode like 3 or 4 times. Like, I sat down in front of this camera and tried to. You know what? I can't review this episode, man. Why? Because how can one review a masterpiece? Really? I mean, and everyone knows it. This episode shows us everything that makes Hunter x Hunter so fucking amazing. And to review that will just to be, me throwing you all of my reviews in one video because it has every single emotion and all the feels you get from the entire series up until now in one episode. So I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to tell you guys what you already know. I'm going to tell you guys how I felt about this just beautiful, outstanding ending. Kind of skipping towards the end here, but am I the only one that when those birds just flew away and then the opening song started, am I the only one that just busted out in this just uncontrollable, just warm ass smile? And I also like how around the end it wrapped up what everyone's doing. Like, what is Kurapika really staring at? Why is he ignoring Leorio's call so much and he's looking at his brethren's eyes? I was like, oh my God. And you could tell that's not all of them because, he said that his whole village was slaughtered and the eyes were taken, and that didn't seem like an entire village worth of eyes to me, unless there was some in the back that I missed or something. But he looks pissed, so who knows what's going on with him. I heard in the manga the story is more about Jin, Kurapika, and other characters, and Gon is kind of stepped to the side. But who knows, if Togashi will get well, we will actually know what is going on. And I was so surprised that they actually showed Meruem and Komugi, and just them wrapping up everyone and what they're doing. I am glad that they did include those two, because they are, in my opinion, one of the best anime couple to date. I mean, even though technically they weren't a couple, but there were some romantic, implications there. So I'm going to go ahead and call them a couple. They were awesome. Meruem and Komugi for the motherfucking win. And the feels got to me, man. I went back to that episode. It's just so awesome that Komugi actually stayed there with him, even though she knew it would kill her, and she held hands with him to the end and beyond, as we see now. The part when Moro and Nav were celebrating with their wine, about to get drunk as fuck and probably fuck some bitches, I just thought it was so, I'm not sure why that part got to me so much, but in the chairman's old desk, right by his picture, they left him a glass and a bottle, knowing that he's dead and that he's not really going to drink it. But the fact that they left it there, I don't know why, man. It really got to me. I was like, fuck, man, this anime. But it sucks, man. No matter what we say, how we feel, Hunter x Hunter 2011 is finished, man. It's given us 3 awesome years of just delicious content. And even if the anime starts back like a year or 2 from now, like I said, if Togashi ever gets fucking well again, it won't be Hunter x Hunter 2011 anymore. It'll be Hunter x Hunter 2018 or whenever the hell it starts. So 2011, the one that we've been sticking to and watching every week for the past few years, is gone. It's over. But it's a bittersweet kind of thing because, I mean, Gon got to meet his dad. Killua got to, help out his brother. He's going to protect him, sister, however the hell that works. Everything that everyone wanted seems to be coming into play. Like, Kurapika is obviously hunting down the people that has his brethren's eyes. It's everything that we wanted from the beginning, but it's finally coming to an end. So this is an awesome cut-off point, in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure what the latest arcs are about in the manga because I haven't read that far. I've only read up to this point. So I'm not sure what else they can do, really, because everyone has what they really wanted, except for Kurapika and, the Phantom Troop. He still has to kill them. I want to see some more awesome fights and some Hisoka and Illumi business. Maybe Illumi tries to take out Alucard still, or controls him or her, however, whatever the hell it is. But there's still some minor, I'm not going to say minor, there are still a few things that need to be answered and that we need to see. But for the most part, the main character, Gon, he got what he wanted. So for them to cut it off here isn't really a bad thing, in my opinion. But the bad thing about this is that Togashi, he only has written, I think, 9 or 10 chapters past this point, and now it's on another hiatus until further notice. So if it keeps going on like this, if there are like maybe 9 or 10 chapters every few years, we may not get another Hunter x Hunter anime until we're all old and damn near dead. And he may even, you know, sad to say, but if he's going at the rate he is now, he may pass before, you know, he actually finishes the manga, and then we'll all be fuck out of luck. You know, God forbid that ever happens. I don't wish that upon him at all. But, I mean, he took, like, what, 3 years to write 9 chapters? And how old is this guy? If he keeps doing this, then we're not going to get what we want. So I wish there was some place where we can donate to this guy for his medical bills, for, you know, so he can get him some ass, whatever he has to do to keep writing this, man, because there is so much potential for Hunter x Hunter still, even though this is an awesome ending. But like I said, I don't know what's going on in the manga right now, but there is still a lot more potential for awesome stuff from this series. And Jing, we haven't seen any nin abilities from this guy, and I have to see one, man. I have to see at least one before I pass away. But that tree is fucking huge. It is ginormous. I mean, Gon looked like an ant. He looked smaller than an ant climbing that thing. And I like how when he first started his journey, there were flashbacks, not really long flashbacks. Naruto needs to learn from this. Just, you know, just snippets of what we need to see. Just the beginning of his journey up until now, and I really enjoyed that. And it was still progressing, the plot was still progressing while showing the flashbacks. Many other animes need to learn from that right there. That's how you do flashbacks. But the thing is, the tree, the humongous world tree, based from what Jing said, is just a baby. There is one that, you know, fucking lightning storms are at the base of the roots. I mean, gracious, that thing looked fucking huge. And he said that the Chimera ants came from wherever that tree is from, like the world they're in or the world map they know of is just a smaller part of this gigantic world. And that kind of explains a lot for the Chimera ants to come from a place like that, because I mean, like, why are they just now evolving like this? You know, while Gon and everyone else happens to be there, they came from another place. So I have a feeling that that's what this next arc is going to be about. It's going to be awesome, man. But when Gon reached the top and Jing said, yo, I was like, man, I immediately started smiling again. That entire scene with Gon talking to Jing and them having their first, you know, son and father just talking, catching up over the years was just epic. Those birds were fucking hilarious. And I like how Jing says no matter what he plans or what he wants, it's the little things that come in between or before he gets to what he wants that he enjoys most. Basically what he's saying is it's all about the adventure and the people that he meets and friends. So he's just like Gon, or rather Gon is just like him in a sense. Like, he always puts his friends before anything. But that look on Gon's face when he said that, it looked like Jing just completely inspired Gon. And I wouldn't be surprised if this starts another adventure. Maybe Gon wants to see the world that Jing was talking about. Maybe we'll see Jing go to that world. Who knows? But I'm so hyped to read the manga now, man. And this ending was just flawless. It was beautiful. One thing that I'm confused about is last episode when Killua and Gon walked away from each other and it was like, okay, this is the end. They were sleeping in the same room at the beginning of this episode, so that kind of drained that farewell, you know, the hype that I got from it last episode. It kind of drained that away, but they still are parting ways. But I mean, I would have rather them part ways how they did in last episode rather than Gon wake up in the morning and just leave like that, because last episode it was just so awesome seeing them go from smiling, and then when they turned their backs from each other, they just start to frown and think about what all they went through. And that departure would have been more impactful to the series, in my opinion, rather than, like I said, them meeting back up, going to sleep, and then waking up and then leaving. That was kind of strange, but other than that, this episode was flawless. 100 out of 10, man. Hunter x Hunter is fucking awesome. I forgot exactly how tall the world tree was. I believe Gon said it was like 1,700 meters or 1,200 meters, something like that. But regardless, after the 500 mark point, he climbed the rest of the way, which is at least 1,000 more meters in 20 minutes. This guy is a fucking monkey, man. And at first I was worried about how is this going to end because the climb seemed to take like 5 minutes. The conversation with Gon and Jing, it was interesting, but it didn't seem like, you know, an ending. So I was worried about, like, because there was like 5 minutes left at one point, and then we're still talking. I'm like, how is this episode going to end? How are they going to end an episode of this, you know, awesome series, the final episode at that? I just hope it's not like them saying goodbye and Gon just jumping down or something. But they did it beautifully. I'm glad it went above my expectations, man. It was awesome. And someone tell me this. How old was Jing when he made Gon? I remember he said something about him being 15 at one point, and I think he made Gon before he left the island, if I'm mistaken, correct me. So this means he must have had Gon when he was like 13 or 14. Jing was getting it in. Tell me what you guys thought about this awesome episode, man. I cannot believe this anime, this series is over for now. 2011 Hunter x Hunter is gone forever. But let us pray and let us hope that Togashi will get better and that he will write more than 9 chapters next time. At least get us to 50 so we can get an announcement of a new season. You know, I wouldn't even mind if it's seasonal, like if we get 25 episodes a year, but just give me Hunter x Hunter back, man. Just please. If it has to get the Maggie treatment, give it the Maggie treatment. God damn it. But tell me what you guys thought about this beautiful, just delicious finale. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.